Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead.
Has a pop! It was a matter of inches.
Maitland-Niles. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Leeds have been good here at home, undefeated in the last 5. He's got through. Could be a chance here. Hits one! Goal!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds took the early advantage. Aubameyang.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Leeds are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Brandt. And the shot! Torreira. Brandt really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might end up, that's the tricky part. The great thing about this is because of the form he's in.
Goes for goal! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got...
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Bassine with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Aubameyang. Maitland-Niles. Torreira. Brandt. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for them...
Tierney has got himself a free kick.
Strong punch.
Brandt set up one goal so far. Brandt. And he's cut it out. That's not going to make it. Nicely measured pass. Tierney, already of course on the score sheet. Tierney needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Brandt. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he has the ability to cause real problems, so they have to deal with him in, shall we say, a more assertive manner.
Brandt. Oh, he's in! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Brandt. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Has a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's a throw. Looking to win it with time against them. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caging.
He's had a go! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Leeds get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Bassine plays it forward. hoists it forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Leeds just have to run down the clock. Brandt. Over to the left. He's had that put... Brandt! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And there goes the final whistle. Leeds have held on, a knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they... Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is... Up to meet it! Rafa Silva. Leeds haven't lost any of their last 5 games on the road. Out towards the flank. Just brushed off the ball there. That's gone a long way up and away. Brandt. Brandt!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Forward it goes. Cardiff are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
And it's Silva.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Still goalless. Tries to get it forward quickly. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Rafa Silva. Brandt gets his foot in there. Cardiff have statistically the worst defence in the league. Drives it towards the front. Has a goal! Goal! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Brandt.
Brandt really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Brandt. Rafa Silva. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. That is going to be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway. Leeds come out for this second half with a different lineup. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kings it out wide. Ball's out on the left now. Danger averted for now. A bit of throw in. Leeds clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum. Just about up to the hour now. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Brandt. He's got shoots! It's broken loose! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Throw.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Hoists it forward. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he just whacks it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's where he wants it. Floats one over.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, good interception. So not long left in this now. Leeds are looking almost certain to miss out on maximum points, and it hasn't happened for a while.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Up towards the front line, cuts it out, and that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you...
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has a hit! It's there!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Leeds have an early lead. Good start. Liverpool are the most prolific team in the league this season.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Leeds haven't lost any of their last 5 home games. Leeds are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Leeds scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Leeds are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Robertson pumps it into the area. Douglas Costa turns and goes back. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Mane. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's sprayed out wide. He's had a look, and he's cut it out. Oxlade-Chamberlain can hoist it clear. Keita tries to get it forward quickly. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Robertson plays it over to the other flank. Oh, real danger here. That's right. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leeds leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to...
Goes for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Liverpool will certainly be confident after that win in the local derby. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. Grujic hoists it forward. Brings it forward. It's broken loose. Douglas Costa gets it back. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose! Liverpool making another change here. Grujic. It's on a plate. Has a hit. Knocks it away. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He could be in here. Shot at goal. It's in. And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Oxlade-Chamberlain with the delivery. Grujic. He spotted the run and played him through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Jordan Henderson. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Douglas Costa. Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. Rapidly approaching the end. Liverpool are looking almost certain to miss out on maximum points, and that hasn't happened for a while. And it's Douglas Costa. Correa! Correa! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Grujic. Cut out in the nick of time. Defence has got rid of that. It's a decent ball. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
And time is up. And the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their...
Leeds emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose, and they've been caught out here.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Leeds are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And it's Oriana. Gets wrestled off the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jamaili. And it's Oriana. Brandt. Brandt. Shapes to shoot! Gets good distance on it. Brandt. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Brandt. So who can spark this game into life? And that's been won straight back. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the weighted pass. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. He's gone for it! It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Oriana. Good ball. What a save! Terrific reactions! Tries to get it forward quickly. Jamaili looking to get on the end of this. Battles to win it back. And here's Jamaili. Brandt. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Jamaili. And that should be the keepers. Brandt hoists it forward. Brandt. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Leeds are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Brandt.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And now they can launch a counter. Plays a clever pass.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Brandt gets it back. Jamaili. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building
in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Battles to win it back. Ndidi.
And here's Vardy. Leicester have won their last 5 home games.
Grujic.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Turns and goes back.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Leeds still without an attempt on target. Brandt. Brandt has a pop!
Oh, really good feet from him. Well read, he sorted that out.
Barnes finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Johnny Evans. And it's played forward. Ricardo Pereira.
A long ball, but not especially accurate.
Brandt.
Goes for goal! And he gobbles up the chance!
Tielemans.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Brandt.
Hoists it forward. Here it comes. That's the throw. Managed to get it away. There is the half-time whistle.
Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Brandt.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Johnny Evans. Ricardo Pereira. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Grujic. Brandt. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Good clearance and very necessary. Has a hit! No mistake! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Ricardo Pereira. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Leeds just have to run down the clock. That is terrific skill. A chance to play it in. What a ball that Brandt! Oh, he's gifted it back. Oh, he's gone for it! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Leeds win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game
that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
And already we're underway here.
Bednarek, forward it goes. Leeds have this enviable home record, still undefeated up to now.
He's got options out wide.
It's always going to be the keepers. He's made sure that that won't get through. Leeds have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Neither side yet able to find the net. Brandt. Hoists it forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. What an adventurous run from a defender. No, that's too long. Brandt. Half an hour played now. Brandt. And that's been levered clear.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Brandt. Brandt. Pings it out wide. And it's got through. A chance to play it in. Fence has got rid of that. And we've reached half-time.
So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
How would you review the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
And we're already back underway here.
No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Southampton contested that thriller-minute draw last time. He's pinged one through here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And the finish! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And the defence can get it clear. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Boateng. Time to deliver. Played it again.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now can he finish? Going for goal! Defending of the desperate variety. Redmond drives it forward, dashing forward at pace.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Brandt. Massive lead! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Leeds take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments...
And that's it. Leeds win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so...
Well, hello, welcome to you. We have a bit of a winter wonderland. Look at the scene in front of us now. Not enough snow, I'm glad to report, to jeopardise the game, though we must keep our fingers crossed that it remains that way. There did have to be a pitch inspection, of course, but the referee was quite content that he would be able to make the requisite decisions, see all of the pitch, all of the lines, as he needs indeed to do. So it is, despite this snow, very... And the shot! Superb goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Manchester United have an early lead. Good start. Leeds have the league's best defensive record. Brandt. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect, and if only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Van der Beek with the clearance. Manchester United have been perfect at home so far this season. I guess you're impressed, Jim.
Yeah, it's a daunting place to come. You're dealing with a powerful home side and all their momentum and confidence and very noisy support.
Oh, tries a shot! It's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on. As to what will happen from here, I've no idea.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Up to meet it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Manchester United on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Brandt. It's a brilliant interception. Maguire is there to heave it away. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dante. Brandt. Good take, and he's had a look. Van der Beek tries to get it forward quickly. Wan-Bissaka has created one goal already.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion.
Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Leeds into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Lovely bit of skill. Brandt. Lindelof drives it forward. Now it's Cavani. Greenwood. Leeds won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Just brushed off the ball there. Dante. Manchester United are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Dante. Dante. Rafa Silva. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Rashford. Rashford floats one over. Dante. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Dante. Dante. Dante goes looking. Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. To the keeper and go again. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Come back to the keeper. And that will be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home. They were organised.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps.
This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here.
And already we're underway here. So in 90 minutes, we will be at exactly the halfway point of this season. And out to safety. Very little to choose between them, but very early days. Oh, great ball!
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Battles to win it back. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking to hit the front line. Has he found his man? That'll be a throw. And here's Grealish. And it's Sanson. Going through. And the ball's come out.
no efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Hits one! Tarat, and it's played forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's had a shot!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Tarat. And that's sprayed out wide. Just brushed off the ball there. Brings it forward. And the finish! Goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Sanson gets it out to the wing, and it's Tarat. And the first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leeds come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Goes for goal! Leeds had a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Dante. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0. Dante. Grujic. Dante. Grujic. Dante. Grujic. Dante. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Grujic. Dante. Grujic. Dante. Grujic. Dante. Grujic. Dante. Points by no means guaranteed just yet. Gets into some space.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Mings tries to locate someone up front. And that is that. Leeds hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can expect it.